Schuster. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Watson now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Ravens.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now a man who played high school ball here in LaGrange, Texas, J.K. Dobbins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
2nd and 11. And here's Jackson on the option. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 13. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down right there.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the 13.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Again, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Caught left side by Cobb. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. Watson. Screen play, Johnson. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On 1st and 10, Watson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Intended for Duke.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
On second down, here's the option. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So this play, until recently, only something you'd probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can break up big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 21-yard line.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. And Jackson going to run again. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
So still no first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
On second and 9, Watson. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Flush to his right. And incomplete, a disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
Incomplete.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. They're going for it. It's Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They'll start out here with the option left. To the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score Ravens 10, Texans nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of it.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. Randall Cobb, 76 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Ravens 10, Texans 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. Jackson, he's going to keep it himself. And some room to roam now. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Ravens.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 more on that one and another first down. But I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
On the tackles. It's a gain of 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll try and run the option, and he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. Now a first down throw, Watson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
At the Ravens' 41-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, and an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that is going to be incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Jackson going to tuck it down on the option. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Jackson going to hold on to it again. And this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the 2nd straight play. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll go option to the short side. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Looking downfield for Dez. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. On first down, Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Malik Harrison leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe he'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Jackson going to run. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained, taking their time and making it work.
On first and 10, it's Dobbins. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
on third, here's an option play right. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. They'll run the option left. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Jackson going to run, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
4th down, here's Jackson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. From his goal line here, Watson, and able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped, 10 yards, first down. Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. Room past the 20 as he'll take this up to the 22-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
15 yards and leads to third down.
Watson on third down. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off at the 30. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
Lamar Jackson. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Ravens 17, Texans 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Return. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
22-yard line.
Throwing again. Watson. And this would complete to Will Fuller. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays.